Jerry Stefan. Before we get to the weather, I wanted to show you something really cool. Some goodies that the Firebirds gave me. It's part of their new brand, Los Firebirds. This is what it looks like. Can you see it? They're celebrating the Coachella Valley's cultural heritage. It will debut at the Viva Indio Street Festival tomorrow, starting at 5 o'clock Saturday night in downtown Indio off Miles Avenue. The new sub-brand will be seen on New Jersey shirts and other merchandise. It's super cool. Let me show you really quick what it looks like.
A bandana?
Yes, there's a bandana. I could see you sporting that over the weekend. And then this is what the new t-shirts look like. So all of this merchandise will be on sale on Saturday night starting at 5 o'clock in downtown Indio. And this will be at select games throughout the season, this kind of sub-brand. So it's really cool. I love how they're honoring the local heritage. That is a really, and the little cool, and we got a new a little koozie as well. So lots of really cool merchandise
nice packaging.
I know, nice, very nice packaging. So this morning as I'm driving in, I look at the temperature. Normally it's around 86. It's 70 degrees this morning.
I couldn't believe it. It's been very mild overnight, and that's the way it's going to be for the next couple of days. Temps do go up as we move into the weekend just a little bit, but yeah, lots of sunshine this afternoon. Also, the tropics may have a role in our forecast in a week's time. I'll let you know.
Okay, all right, see you in a bit for the forecast. Thanks, Jerry. On to our top story this morning. President Donald Trump announced that law enforcement has a suspect in custody for the Charlie Kirk shooting. The president appeared on Fox and Friends this morning saying, quote, "I think with a high degree of certainty we have him in custody." NBC News has confirmed the arrest, saying that a family member of the suspect turned him into police. The suspect has yet to be named, and reports indicate he's in his 20s and from Utah. We'll have more on this story as it continues to develop this morning. Here locally this morning, we have an update on yesterday's potential shooting threat sent to Desert Springs Middle School in Desert Hot Springs. Desert Hot Springs police have now confirmed that the threat was not credible, but police officers and district security will maintain an increased presence on campuses and in surrounding areas this morning as a precaution. In a district-wide email to parents, Palm Springs Unified School District said, quote, "It looks forward to having resolution with the identification of a suspect within the coming days." So again, that threat is now confirmed as not credible, but do expect large police and safety personnel presence around Desert Hot Springs schools today. On Thursday as well, Palm Springs High School was on high alert after reported sounds of explosions. The Palm Springs Police Department are looking to calm the public's nerves this morning, saying that after a thorough investigation, the noise was determined to be caused by a vehicle backfire. That's when unburnt gas escapes the engine. Out of caution, authorities remained on scene to continue their search for any potential threats and ultimately determined there was no present danger. We reported earlier this week on events honoring Hispanic heritage in the Coachella Valley that have been canceled due to federal immigration enforcement in the region. One of those events is a traditional Fiestas Partidas event held by the city of Coachella. The celebration usually takes place at Las Flores Park, drawing families with live music, food trucks, rides, games for children as well. We spoke to a city representative to hear what led to the decision to alter the event.
This year, due to ICE and all the activity that's happening, and what was just the change that happened with the Supreme Court, we felt that it would be most responsible to celebrate the El Grito ceremony, kind of scaled down. We felt it was the best way to celebrate without sacrificing the safety of our residents.
Once again, the festivity is canceled, but El Grito will still be celebrated this time at Fantasy Springs. We're going to head back outside from a live look here at our Agua Caliente casino camera in Palm Springs. The sun just starting to come up on this beautiful Friday morning. We're going to circle back with Jerry in the Weather Center for a look at your forecast today. Jerry?
Sunrise 6:29 in Palm Springs, where we have 70 degrees. Winds are calm, 60% relative humidity. And at thermal, southeast end of the valley, 75 degrees and 47% relative humidity. Temps, yeah, a little cooler than yesterday. 58 degrees at Joshua Tree, 71 Desert Hot Springs, 74 at Indio, 76 at the city of Coachella, 57 at Cabazon, 55 under clear skies at Benning. Nothing in radar over Southern California. Dry weather pattern will take us into the next few days. We do have an onshore flow that will be a little breezy, not as strong as the last few days late today. And as far as temps, at or slightly below 100 degrees today under totally sunny skies. Dew points around that 40-degree mark in the middle of the afternoon with teens for relative humidity. 97, that's the number for Palm Springs. 98 Indio, 99 Cathedral City, La Quinta, and we could even see a 100-degree mark at Rancho Mirage, 93 at Desert Hot Springs. Tomorrow around that 100-degree mark. Likewise Sunday, plenty of sunshine both afternoons for the weekend. Looking pretty good with dry air in place, but we have changes coming up. Could we see some tropical influence on our forecast? Maybe. I'll check it out. Full forecast in 7 days on the way.
Thanks, Jerry. Well, yesterday marked the 24 years since the 9/11 terror attacks in New York City, and across the valley, multiple remembrance ceremonies were held. Take a look. This is video from the American Legion event in Indio last night. We spoke with one of the organizers on our morning show yesterday. It was a candlelight vigil, and the keynote speaker was our very own news director, David Reese. The city of La Quinta also held a candlelight vigil. This was at Civic Center campus. Valley locals gathered to pay their respects, and we had a chance to speak with the mayor as well.
We really embrace the 9/11 vigil. It means a lot to the city of La Quinta and its residents, and it's important for us to continue to share what happened and how we remain united going forward, and especially now with some of the tragic occurrences that happen on our own soil by our own Americans. It's especially important for us to come together and put that violence aside and unite like we did on September 12th, 2001 and beyond.
Indio also participated, breaking ground on a new memorial to the tragic event, which will feature a steel beam artifact from the former World Trade Center. NBC Palm Springs' Brett Rosen was there and has more.
Here at Miles Avenue Park in Indio, a groundbreaking memorial took place where a 12-foot metal beam from the World Trade Center will be a landmark, remembering those that lost their lives on 9/11. Dozens gathered at Indio's groundbreaking 9/11 ceremony. There was a prayer to start the line of city council members who spoke about what this new landmark will mean to the city and those visiting it. One speaker would be Shirley Schumann, a resident of the Coachella Valley, but also 24 years ago, she was someone who worked at the second tower of the World Trade Center. She says she worked on floor 96 and arrived later to work than usual. Schumann says she still remembers the events like it was yesterday.
I normally get there at 8:30, but I got there about 8:45, and I saw the north building in flames. Wondering whether I should go to work or not. And I'm contemplating, and during that time frame, I saw the other plane come from the East River, going around this way and going straight into the building.
Also at the ceremony, embracing Shirley, is Roland Cook.
It is. It's good. It's all good. It's all good. We're both here, so it's all good.
K-9 search specialist from the Palm Springs Fire Department. He was dispatched to go to Ground Zero in New York.
We found 3 sources of live human scent within the first 3-4 hours. So by the time the rescue team got there and was able to get to the person, they had deceased.
The 12-foot piece of steel from the World Trade Center in a year's time will become a monument. Renderings from the city show little starlights that the artists say are to represent the thousands of lives lost that day. And both Cook and Schumann say this monument means the memory of that tragic day will not die.
That was an attack on our entire country and everything that we stood for. So for me, it hits home, close to home, when I see people taking their time coming here to this ceremony memorializing 9/11.
It's nice to come here and think about what happened and think about the friends that I lost.
Now, when speaking to Indio City officials, they tell me it'll be 9 to 12 months till this memorial will be fully built. And when it does, it'll be a constant reminder to remember those that lost their lives 24 years ago on 9/11. Here in Indio, I'm Brett Rosen, NBC Palm Springs.
Well, places of worship also marked the tragic events 24 years ago. Here's NBC Palm Springs' Tiani Jadaling with that.
For many students at St. Teresa's Catholic Church, the thought of 9/11 reflects a time they're not familiar with. It's not until they learn about the irreversible impacts it had on thousands of Americans, including Barbara Keating, that they understand what transpired.
It just shows how, even though it's on the opposite side of the country, it can still affect everyone. It's tragic that it had to.
24 years ago, Barbara Keating was a volunteer at St. Teresa's Catholic Church. It was American Airlines Flight 11, the plane that crashed into the North Tower on September 11th, 2001, that took her life. But her legacy continues to live on every year on this day at St. Teresa's.
It brings me back to that day, like it just happened yesterday. And then I really think about her. Probably most of the day I'll be thinking about her. That really impacted us here at St. Teresa. And so we don't ever want to forget.
Mary Arthen, the current parish secretary at the church, is the last member who knew Barbara personally. She helps organize this Mass for students and people of the Coachella Valley every year. Arthen tells me it's important the students understand the community the school has formed in honor of Keating and so many others.
The sense of community and how one person can impact all of us. And so I think it's good for them that they will remember that day as well. And just remember that there was a person so close to us whose family had to go through that.
And students tell me on a day like today, they feel that sense of community.
Even though it was so sad, it only strengthened the bond in the community.
Tiani Jadaling, NBC Palm Springs.
It's time now for We're in the Valley, where we show you a photo of a location somewhere in the Coachella Valley, and you guess where it is. So let me show you that photo. Wow, this is beautiful. Do you know where this is? You'll have a little time to think about it, and we'll reveal this location at the end of our broadcast. I'll give you a small hint before we get there. Coming up next on your morning news, as we remember the terror attacks on 9/11, it's important to also remember the harmful health problems that day brought to those that survived it. We'll have more on that in Your Health Today. But later on, our Kai Beach gives us a preview of Sunnyland's spooky-themed movie series. We're going to head outside and take a live look at your Agua Caliente casino camera in Rancho Mirage. Jerry will break down your full weekend forecast and beyond. Stay right here.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
These are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating. And we couldn't agree more. Committed to covering our community. You're watching NBC Palm Springs at 6.
Well, the suspect in the Charlie Kirk shooting has been identified this morning. Officials say he is in custody, and his name is 22-year-old Tyler Robinson. He's from Utah. This coming from NBC News just moments ago. President Donald Trump announcing that law enforcement arrested him this morning. The president appeared on Fox and Friends this morning saying, quote, "I think with a high degree of certainty we have him in custody," quote. NBC News has confirmed the arrest, saying that a family member of Robinson turned him into police. We'll have more on this story as it continues to develop this morning. It's time now for Your Health Today, brought to you by Inland Empire Health Plan. Trouble sleeping could mean more than just feeling tired the next day. It may raise your risk of dementia later in life. That's according to a study published Wednesday in the journal Neurology. Researchers ran brain scans and sleep assessments on nearly 3,000 people over 5 years. They found those with insomnia faced a 40% higher chance of cognitive decline. But people who improve their sleep with medication or lifestyle changes didn't see the same risks. Doctors say good rest is essential for memory, emotional health, and even clearing out brain waste linked to Alzheimer's disease. A brand of Dubai chocolate snack sold at Costco has been recalled due to an allergy risk. The item is called Dubai Style Chocolate and is made by Rolling Pin Baking Company. Rolling Pin says the allergen statement on the packaging notes they contain gluten when the label should say wheat. According to the company, Costco sold the snacks between May 1st and August 29th. Rolling Pin believes the health risk is minimal because the allergen statement lists gluten, which is found in wheat. It's been 24 years since the terror attacks on September 11th, and despite the passing decades, first responders and survivors are still being impacted by 9/11 related health conditions as hundreds of thousands of people were exposed to toxins that day. Mandy Gaither has more on the health battles many continue to face.
Timothy Paul Gilbert.
It's a day of remembrance, but for those who lived through 9/11, there are physical reminders every day.
Started with the breathing and inhalers and stuff like that, and it just progressed over the years.
The CDC says an estimated 400,000 people were exposed to toxins in the days and even months after the attacks. Exposure to these hazards have been linked to short and long-term health problems, including mental and behavioral health conditions like PTSD, depression, and substance abuse, aerodigestive disorders like asthma and sleep apnea. But the most reported health condition, many types of cancer, including non-melanoma skin cancer, prostate cancer, and breast cancer.
Over 50,000 cancers have been linked to exposures at ground zero, an increase of 143% over the past 5 years.
The World Trade Center Health Program helps provide medical monitoring and treatment for conditions certified as being linked to exposures from the 9/11 attacks, giving no-cost health care for those eligible. For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
If you'd like more information on the stories we've aired in today's broadcast, you can go to our new website at NBCPalmSprings.com. That's where you'll find our top stories and breaking news. And if you click on our newsroom tab, you'll find our stories and local events organized by date. We're going to head over to Jerry in the Weather Center for a look at what's ahead in your forecast. Jerry?
Yeah, time to check the weather headlines for today. We'll see plenty of sunshine, dry air in place, but a gradual warm-up will occur as we move into early next week. Also, we're checking the tropics. There could be a correlation between what's happening in the Northeast Pacific and what we'll see here in Southern California. That's coming up next, along with the 7-day. Keep it here.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connection.
Clear skies over the Coachella Valley. Plenty of sunshine expected this afternoon. You can see behind me, not much going on our Agua Caliente Casino cam view yesterday. Double digits for the valley. It was a beautiful day. 97 degrees. That was in Palm Springs. 104 our normal. We'll be below that again today by a few degrees. 58 degrees in Yucca Valley. Lots of lower 70s under clear skies in the Coachella Valley. 55 at Banning. 32 right at freezing at Big Bear. Wind's a little breezy and variable. That will become winds out of the west a little later on today, filtering, and they will pick up just strong breezes for the wind-prone areas. Radar clear over Southern California. We do have a marine layer to begin our day. That cloud cover will clear out over the coastal areas. But as far as that low-pressure center that brought us the gusty winds the last few days, you can see some thunderstorms with that system moving its way through the Four Corners states, but nothing happening over Southern California. Today, upper 90s for most of us, plenty of sunshine, so a few degrees below normal, dry air in place, and a breezy onshore flow. Any rain stays with that system again over the Four Corners states, and the ensemble forecast agrees. Could see some showers and thunderstorms over the Sierra Nevadas and parts of central and parts of northern California, but nothing in Southern California. Winds not as strong as the last few days, but they will get a little breezy. 20-mile-an-hour sustained winds around San Gorgonio Pass in Desert Hot Springs. Strong breezes for us in the Coachella Valley. That backs off more so on Saturday. Surface moisture basically unchanged. 40-degree dew points over the next few days into the weekend, and each day teens for relative humidity, again, middle of the afternoon for those numbers. Today, double digits again, upper 90s for us under plenty of sunshine for the Coachella Valley. 86 degrees at Joshua Tree, 87 degrees later today. Cabazon, overnight lows, lower 70s, pretty close to normal, maybe a couple degrees below where they should be in early September, but 71 the overnight low for Palm Springs tonight. Again, clear skies. Tomorrow, plenty of sunshine, straddling that 100-degree mark in the valley. We do have dry air still, in fact, for us over the weekend. 99 degrees Saturday for Palm Springs, 101 Palm Desert. Then on Sunday, yeah, everyone at or slightly above 100 degrees, but still maybe a degree or two below normal for us. And like I said, clear skies on Sunday. Checking the tropics, we do have a new tropical depression, which we've been talking about over the past few days. It's TD13E, and it's south of Acapulco. It should strengthen into a named storm, and that will move its way to the northwest over the next few days and eventually kind of parallel the coastline here west of Cabo, where the sea surface temps begin to cool. 82 degrees there. But Mario will be the next named storm. We'll get that later today. And as we move into later next week, Thursday, we could see some of the moisture from what will be then former Mario being pulled up into Southern California. This is the GFS forecast. You can see the coverage here. But as far as the ensemble forecast says, don't get too excited. We're not expecting any rain around the Coachella Valley, maybe to the northwest of us. That's about it. Comfort Air 7-day forecast, upper 90s today and tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine to go around for the valley. 101 Sunday, 102 Monday, 103 Tuesday. Wednesday, we'll see some clouds form late in the day, mostly cloudy. Thursday with a high of 104.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating. And we
Yeah, time for hashtag holiday calendar and pop quiz. Yes, you ready?
Yes,
you ready?
we are ready.
Yes.
Happy
Ready.
Friday.
Okay, you sure you're ready?
Did you do the Friday dance? I didn't.
He did.
Yeah, maybe I missed
Just
it.
a little brief.
It's brief. There we go.
Okay, here we go. What's going on today? Brought to you by One Coachella Valley and our hashtag holiday calendar. Friday, September 12th, 2025. National Video Games Day is today. The first video game is generally considered to be Tennis for Two from 1958. That goes back that far. Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? I mean, it was very, 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 very basic.
Way
Who
before
had
us.
Atari here? Did anybody have?
I did.
I had Atari. Did you have Atari?
No.
You didn't?
Nope.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
No.
Atari.
But remember those early ones like Pong, Space,
Tetris.
Yes,
Space War,
Tetris,
yes.
Space Invaders,
Pac-Man.
Grand Trek 10, I guess. I don't know. What do you have on your phone to play video games?
I don't play video games. On my
You
phone.
don't Pac-Man.
No. Do you?
I have Pac-Man.
I still
Oh,
have
cool.
it.
I don't even have time for that.
It reminds you of the 80s.
It does it? You're so funny. I can see that. It is fun. My favorite game for sure.
By the way, our producer, Harrison, said the second Super Mario movie comes out in April of 26.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
exciting.
Ooh, Harrison is
They just
excited
announced it,
already.
he said, yes.
Oscars first, Harrison.
There we go, yes.
National Chocolate Milkshake Day is today. The original milkshakes from the 19th century consisted of a blend of eggs, ice cream, malt powder, and whiskey.
That's the best looking chocolate milkshake I've
Whiskey,
ever
really?
seen. Look at that. Wow.
Back in the 19th century, whiskey was part of it all.
Holy Moses.
Not anymore.
Maybe we can bring it back.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
yeah.
do that.
That'll be
Happy Friday.
something we'll be working on.
Friday.
World Dolphin Day is today. Today it's all about protecting dolphins. Why today? Well, it was on, this is sad. It was on this date in 2021 when over 1,400 dolphins were slaughtered in a single day in the North Atlantic.
Really?
Yeah, between-
They're such spiritual, beautiful animals.
Between
too.
Iceland and Norway, yeah.
Yikes.
Also, it's National Police Women's Day today. Today we salute all the female in the force, right?
do,
Around the country,
yes.
including here
Good
in the
job,
Coachella
girls.
Valley. Okay, we have two police women questions
Really?
in today's pop quiz
Oh,
that I came
goodness.
up with.
Can
Okay,
we
here we
figure
go.
this out?
Okay, because today's trivia category is police women, I cleverly came up with a music question which combines the word police and women.
Cleverly,
Oh,
really?
goodness, Jerry, you are too much.
The first worldwide hit single to come from the British rock band The Police is a song with a title
Oh, yeah.
referring to a female name. What is this particular
Do you?
pop tune?
I'll sing it.
You'll
Okay.
sing it. Oh my goodness, even better.
Don't stop me.
Come on,
Oh,
poker
my
face,
goodness.
poker face, poker
Okay,
face.
Yeah, he does know.
Is it Allison, Kaylee, or Roxanne?
Oh
A, B, or C?
yeah,
Right?
Roxanne.
Easy.
I did it. I couldn't help it. It's such a good. Sorry.
You gave it away for the guys in the
Sorry,
control
they
room.
know
If
too.
they didn't know
They
it
all
already.
know.
Yes, okay.
She got excited.
I
Yeah,
did.
see?
Like I did.
It's Roxanne.
Sorry.
Okay, next Police Women is a 1970s police procedural television series and revolves around Sergeant Pepper Anderson, an undercover police officer working for the LAPD. Name the actress who starred as Pepper Anderson in Police Women. Going back to the 70s in this one, A, Angie Dickinson, B, Jane Seymour, or C, Linda Carter. Control room, you get a stab at this one first here?
Are you guys looking to us? Yeah, no, we're not going to show you our cards. We are not. We're not showing you our cards. There we go.
Okay, one of each. A, B, C, unsure.
Rico is a pop culture king.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's Angie Dickinson.
I was going to mention that
so
earlier when I
good,
saw
too.
the policewoman category. I'm like, is there an Angie Dickinson question?
Yeah.
It's a good
Good
thing
job, Jim.
Remember now, poker faces.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay?
Poker face.
Very good. Keep it here. You're under arrest. Don't go anywhere.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more. NBC Palm Springs News. Even astronauts tune in for their news fix. When it comes to top stories, we're on a whole new orbit. Now, this is NBC Palm Springs.
Welcome back on this Friday, September 12th. I'm Mary Strong. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Jerry's going to have your full forecast coming up in just a few minutes, but first a look at some of the stories making headlines at this hour. A joint effort between Riverside County and the South Coast Air Quality Management District is hoping to improve air quality and living conditions here in the valley. NBC Palm Springs' Antonio Marquez has that story for us.
That's right. Pretty soon, mobile home parks like this one will have paved roads, giving the residents a better quality of life. With a $4.57 million investment, the paving project will benefit several mobile home parks in rural areas such as Mecca, Thermal, and Oasis.
Project will begin in 2026. What I really appreciate is the fact that one of those mobile home parks is a mobile home park where we actually moved 12 families out of the Oasis mobile home park because of the fact that that one was one of the most dilapidated mobile homes that we had in the east side.
The South Coast Air Quality Management District has approved Riverside County's Transportation Department to oversee and manage the construction work.
Paving these unpaved roads will drastically reduce the emissions of PM10 that residents experience driving in and out of their homes, improving air quality while reducing visible dust emissions. In the initial phase, there will be 14 properties that will be paved. These properties were prioritized by the community members This phase will be expected to take place over 24 months.
While this project marks a significant improvement, Supervisor Perez acknowledges there is still much more work to be done.
Transportation, access to healthcare, the list goes on and on. However, this small victory, if you will now allow people to have cleaner air that they can breathe because of the fact that they will actually be walking or driving on a paved road.
And like we mentioned, the project is set to start next year. Antonio Marquez, NBC Palm Springs.
Well, yesterday, the Healthy Desert, Healthy You Summit began in Rancho Mirage, focusing on various health issues impacting Coachella Valley residents. Topics range from air and water quality issues to the Salton Sea. Our Olivia Sandusky was asked to be the moderator for the Salton Sea panel, which included 5 panelists. Each works for community or state organizations invested in restoring or helping develop industries around the Salton Sea. The organizers of the summit say the community has a growing interest in these health-related topics.
We have actually grown by about 10 speakers this year. About 150 more people are registered to be a part of the event, and we have 10 more vendors. Well, I think the important thing, too, is that we're bringing more and more government agencies that are throughout the state of California, like the South Coast Air Quality Management District, who regulates the air quality for all of Southern California. So when we bring those people in, they're bringing the facts with them, making sure that the public has the information they need to make the right choices.
Are currently, primarily situated.
The summit continues today at the Westin Mission Hills in Rancho Mirage. It's free if you'd like to attend. Today, the shops on El Paseo are holding a grand reopening event for several stores that have relocated to different store fronts, including Chico's, Soma, White House Black Market, and an expanded Viore store. The first 50 guests visiting the shops will receive a $50 gift card from each of the stores that are reopening and White House Black Market in new locations this fall. On Saturday, the Modern Men Chorus will be holding its auditions at the United Methodist Church of Palm Springs. That starts at 11 in the morning. It's for their 12th season and holiday concert. You can learn more about the audition process by going to our newsroom tab at NBCPalmSprings.com. Sunnyland Center and Gardens Films In the Gardens is back, and this year it comes with a chilling twist. The first of 3 scary movies plays this Friday night on the historic grounds in Rancho Mirage. But be warned, 2 of the films carry an R rating. Our Kai Beach has more.
Film in the Gardens is a really fun event that is free to the public, and the films this year are spooky. Hi, my name's Rhoda, and I'm the Community Program Specialist at Sunnylands. Today we're talking about Sunnylands Film in the Gardens. So this year, our Film in the Gardens series is Tales Beneath the Trees, and it's incorporating our curating canopy exhibit and bringing in trees into the films, which are a little spooky this season. Gates will open at 6 p.m. and the film will begin at 7:30 p.m. This year at Film in the Gardens, we'll be playing Poltergeist on Friday the 12th, Sleepy Hollow on Friday the 19th, and Pan's Labyrinth on the 26th. For more information, you can visit sunnylands.org. For this Film in the Gardens, the films that we're featuring are a bit scarier, so they are rated R, and we do want you to keep that in mind when you're coming to visit, but we do think it will be really fun enjoying these tales beneath the trees.
Well, earlier we showed you a photo of a location somewhere in the Coachella Valley, and I told you I'd show you the photo again and give you a little hint before we reveal it at the end of our broadcast. So let me show you that photo. Here's the hint. They host different themed nights here regularly. Think about that. We'll tell you more about this special location coming up later in our broadcast. Next, Manny the Movie Guy joins us to talk about part 2 of Wednesday Season 2 out on Netflix. But first, we're going to head over to Jerry in the Weather Center for a look at what's ahead in your forecast. Jerry?
Yeah, kind of fall-like over the past couple of days with double-digit highs. But officially, fall begins in 10 days, almost 50 days until Halloween. So start thinking about the costume and the time change. 51 days away, the end of daylight saving time. Forecast next.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more.
Well, sunrise about 10 minutes ago in Palm Springs. Clear skies, lots of sunshine expected later today, as you can see in our Agua Caliente casino cam view. A lot of blue out there. Yesterday, slightly below normal numbers. We hit 97 degrees, below that 104-degree normal, and upper 90s expected later today. Currently, we reside in the low to middle 70s under clear skies in the Coachella Valley. Not all that bad. Winds a little variable, but light. They will pick up strong breezes. Nothing really outstanding in the wind department. No advisories have been posted for anywhere near us. Radar, yeah, not a lot going on over the southwest. Matter of fact, the dry weather pattern will take us into the next few days. You can see all the thunderstorms occurring over the Four Corners states. That's where that low pressure center is slowly moving its way to the east, and we're seeing some activity there, but nothing for Southern California. So that system exits the area. Still rain over the Four Corners states. Nothing in Southern California. Breezy onshore flow with temps for the most part in the upper 90s today under lots of sunshine. Any rain? Yeah, not here. Could see some storms over the mountains to the north of us, and you can see the heavy rain over parts of New Mexico and Arizona up into Colorado. That's crazy. Anyway, as far as winds, they won't be an issue. They will pick up out of the west around the San Gorgonio Pass. Whitewater, Desert, Hot Springs, that backs off. Just breezy conditions over the weekend. Surface moisture virtually unchanged. 40-degree dew points into early next week. And each and every day, those relative humidity numbers backing off in the middle of the day around 15%. Okay, 97 degrees are high in Palm Springs, 98 Indio, 99 in Palm Desert, stopping just shy of 100 degrees under sunshine for the valley. And as far as tonight, slightly below normal numbers, low 70s under clear skies. That'll be tonight through tomorrow morning in the Coachella Valley. So Saturday, we straddle at 100-degree mark again. Plenty of sunshine with a breezy onshore flow, dry air in place. 99 on Saturday for Palm Springs, 101 Palm Desert, and then at or slightly above 100 degrees Sunday. Again, mostly sunny skies for the Coachella Valley. Quick check of the tropics. We have a new tropical depression, 13E. That'll become Mario late today. Right now, just off the coast of Acapulco, moving its way to the west-northwest. It has current sustained winds of 35 miles an hour. It'll turn its way a little bit more to the north, but cooler waters will begin to tear it apart. Right now, the National Hurricane Center says it will not become a hurricane, but with warm waters, that could happen as you move into Sunday. But keep in mind, as it moves its way just west of Cabo, Mario, our next named storm, could pull up some moisture into Southern California. It's iffy at this point in time. If that happens, it'll happen Thursday. If it does, temperatures still at around 100 degrees. But the ensemble forecast says, nah, don't count on it. Nothing really for Southern California. Again, a week away, things may change. Stay tuned. Comfort Air 7-day forecast. 97 degrees for Palm Springs. Lots of sunshine, dry air, breezy late in the day. Saturday, 99, moving past 100 degrees slightly. Sunday, 101, 100 for Wednesday. Clouds Thursday with 104.
Coming up here on Today, the growing toll of the trade war and tariffs. Grocery prices rising at the fastest pace in years. A closer look at what you're paying more for and how you can save on your weekly food bill this morning on Today.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news. NBC Palm Springs Sports Desk with Tim O'Brien. Brought to you by Agua Caliente Casinos.
Well, welcome back. We're just under 30 days from the drop of the puck inside Acrisure Arena for the start of Season 4 for the Coachella Valley Firebirds. A new merch line has dropped. As you see, those Firebirds. You can have yours right now. All right, so the Firebirds launched their new movement and branding today built on culture, family, and community. Those Firebirds will be seen on jerseys, shirts, and all of their merch all season long. The brand is more than just a new logo or theme night. For more information, you can head over to the Firebirds website, cvfirebirds.com, and get your merch today. A release party on Saturday in India. We'll have more on that later. And speaking of the Firebirds, later this month, the Ronald McDonald House Inland Empire will hold their 9th annual Few Good Men and Women Gala. Each year, the gala honors leaders from the Coachella Valley who have made an impact in their communities through their philanthropy, work, and service. One of the honorees this year, someone who needs no introduction to the Coachella Valley, that's 5-time Stanley Cup champ and Hockey Hall of Famer Grant Fuhr.
For me, it was part of our club. Glenn Sather always wanted us to be a part of the community. And when they brought the first Ronald McDonald House to Edmonton, he asked guys if they would be involved. It's kind of an easy yes, because you're giving back to the community you live in. And I was fortunate enough down here that Rod from Buzzbox asked if I'd be interested in it. And it's always, anything to do with kids, I'm always yes. The other honorees, I mean, there's 8 other honorees that I've got to meet over the last little while. And Greg Rubino I know very well. So the fact that the other different types of careers, different types of lives, but everybody with the same purpose. And I think that's the key to everything is there's got to be a purpose in life, and the fact that we're all in that same boat to be able to give back and have the time to give back, a lot of common bonds.
The gala will be held Friday, September 26th at the Westin Rancho Mirage Golf Resort and Spa. Tickets available, rmhcsc.org. And we'll have more on our website, of course, at NBCPalmSprings.com. That'll do it in sports. I'm Tim O'Brien.
And now the Agua Caliente Entertainment Report, brought to you by Agua Caliente Casinos.
Yeah.
Well, Manny is back, and we're talking about Wednesday again. So there's, from what I'm understanding, there's a part 1, and then there's a part 2.
That just got released last week, actually. And it's still the #1 TV show after a week and a half. So Just a friendly reminder, all 8 episodes of Wednesday Season 2 are now streaming on Netflix. Take a look at my interview with the show creators, plus Steve Buscemi, a.k.a. Principal Dort, and Fred Armisen, a.k.a. Uncle Fester.
Hi. A big congrats on Wednesday Season 2. I mean, it's as wickedly, woefully wonderful as ever. I love it.
Good, thank you.
You're so welcome.
Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Principal Weems, ready for your sponge bath? What in the hell is this?
Take us from the very beginning. When you were making the first season, did you ever think that the show will be beloved by millions of people and even winning Emmys?
No, to be honest, we just wanted to make a show that we loved, and we were very proud of it when it was done, but we had no idea that it would become the show that it's become.
Tyler's still out there. He has plans to kill both of us.
Season 1 was kind of 95% Wednesday and 5% everything else.
Yeah.
So we really wanted to expand Bianca's story, Enid's story, Ajax's story. So all of that.
Principal Dort, please tell everyone exactly how this gala came together.
To work with Tim Burton again, because I had worked with him previously 20 years ago on Big Fish, and just being a big fan of the first season. I was a fan of the Addams Family, but I wasn't sure if I could identify with a teenage girl, Wednesday, going to a boarding school. Yeah, I don't know, they just hit on these themes that I think are universal.
Yes.
And the writing is so well done, and all of the acting.
My beautiful black-winged friends obey my every whim.
Experimenting on his own daughter. That's twisted, even by my own sick standards.
I hope that viewers treat it not just like an anomaly of one episode, or one season, that they're like, I love that show.
Yeah.
As, something that's sort of, a part of their lives.
And I want to say a big congrats on Wednesday. Again, it's a fun journey back to dark academia.
Thank you.
Beware, there will be a price to pay.
If you haven't seen part 2 of this season yet, lots of new surprises are in store for you, including Lady Gaga, Abracadabra.
Wow. So she actually is on the show, not just her music.
Yes.
Ooh,
yes.
How exciting.
So
That's great. And then at 11, you've got something coming up, something new in theaters this weekend that you really love.
We do. One of them is Downton Abbey, the grand finale.
I can't wait.
Are you a fan?
I'm a huge fan.
It is made for fans strictly. Find out how many kisses I gave it. Plus, also Stephen King is back, as always, the prolific author. This time, it's The Long Walk. And he wrote this in 1979 as Richard Bachman. And find out why I'm calling it one of the best this year.
Really?
Yes.
I saw the preview. I think you did a little something on it, and I was like, ooh, that's very intense. Is it super intense?
Yes, it's nail biting.
Is it?
Yeah, it was like this,
Even
and then this,
yes.
and then like this.
Okay.
So there we go. I went through a gamut of emotions.
That's what I was hoping at the end. There's some sort of like.
Yes, there's a payoff for audience.
Okay, because I'm like, boy, this is a pretty dark. I mean, even the preview, I'm like, I couldn't even watch the preview. It was
So
really
how many kisses will this new Stephen King get? Find out at 11.
Okay, I'm excited to see. Thanks, Manny. It's time for our new segment, Dish Detective. It's a contest we're running on Instagram with Dining with the Davids. They show us some food from a local restaurant and give hints about the restaurant, and then you guess where that restaurant is.
And if you guess correctly, you are entered into a drawing to win a $100 gift card to that restaurant. Last week's restaurant was Foxy's Kitchen and Bar. The deadline to guess this week's restaurant ended yesterday at noon. Let's take a look at some of the clues.
Mini grilled cheese dumplings perfectly poached in a spicy tomato bisque, kissed with bacon and a sprinkle of chives. It's childhood comfort, dressed up and ready for its close-up. Next, Hokkaido scallops seared to golden perfection and seared over wild mushroom risotto with chicken dashi broth and a glossy soy-cured egg yolk that's rich and ready to melt hearts. Finally, a tres leches that's studied abroad, soaked in chestnut liqueur, draped in dulce de leche, and powdered with chocolate like a couture finishing touch.
Washington, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Dining with the David set the table for intrigue, and this week's hidden hotspot was right in the heart of downtown Palm Springs. It's Ash and Vine, where amazing flavors and vibrant atmosphere make every bite unforgettable. Looks so good.
But there can only be one winner, and it was Tara Lynn.
Yay.
Congratulations, Tara. You win a $100 gift card to Ash and Vine. We hope you enjoy your meal there, and as always,
we are available. Yes.
I love all those dumplings.
Yeah, I know. And the scallops look so good. You think you got what it takes to solve the next culinary mystery? You can check out our Instagram on NBC Palm Springs Monday for your next clues. Now we're going to take a live look outside at your Indian Wells Golf Resort camera. It's the perfect morning to head out to the driving range or for a round of golf. We're in the 70s to start our Friday morning. We'll be right back to reveal our Where in the Valley special location. Stay right here. It's time to reveal our special location for our broadcast. Did you guess where this is, guys?
No. Where is this?
What? Really? You've never been here?
Maybe I have.
This is PS Underground in Palm Springs.
Yeah, I've been there.
There you go. That's what I thought. It's a speakeasy-style restaurant that's famous for its themed night events. The best part is that many of those nights are a secret until the night of the event, which is super cool. Shh, don't tell anyone. I can't wait to go. Forecast for the weekend, yes.
Beautiful today. Upper 90s for the valley. Plenty of sunshine, dry air in place. A little breezy late in the day, but yeah, you'll like it. Below normal numbers like 97 degrees in Palm Springs, 98 Indio, 99 Cathedral City, 93 Desert Hot Springs. The numbers inch up over the next few days. We'll see low 100s Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Clouds move in. That'll be Thursday. Maybe some rain for Southern California. Still up in the air. Stay tuned.
All right.
We're almost there, though.
Yeah, we're almost there. So close. We hope you have a great Friday and a wonderful weekend. We'll see you back here bright and early on Monday morning.
Bye.